this video we are going to find out the expression of the torque. So as we have seen earlier, in this case F2 and F4 forces are acting on the coil. Since the direction of the magnetic field and the plane of the coil here QR makes angle alpha. So this plane SP will make angle 180 minus alpha with the direction of the magnetic field. Because this plane makes alpha, so this plane SP will make angle 180 minus alpha with the direction of the magnetic field. Now we are going to resolve the expression for the force. Now F is equal to IBL sin theta. This is the force, magnitude of the force on a current carrying conductor in a uniform magnetic field. So which rule we are going to apply? According to Fleming's left hand rule. Force on the arm QR, force on the arm QR, that is F2. And what is the angle between the direction of the magnetic field and the plane of the coil? That is alpha. So F2 is equal to IBL sin alpha we have taken. And direction we have already found out. This is the direction in the plane of the coil in the downward direction. So in the plane of the coil and in the downward direction. Now similarly, force on the arm SP. This is the arm SP. It makes angle 180 minus alpha with the direction of the magnetic field. So F4 will be IBL sin 180 minus alpha. Since sin 180 minus alpha is equal to sin alpha, so the magnitude of F4 comes out to be IBL sin alpha. What is the direction? Direction in the plane of the paper and in the upward direction. So in the plane of the paper, in the plane of the coil and in the upward direction. Now what we have seen the magnitude of F2 and F4 will be same, but they are acting along the same line of action. So the net force of both on the coil will be equal to 0. They are acting along the same line of action. So net force of these two on the coil, that will be 0. So no effect of these two forces on the coil. Now come to the next, force on the arm PQ, that is F1 is equal to IBL sin 90. How? IBL sin 90, because this is the direction of the B and this angle between the direction of the L and I. This is the L length of the coil and the current. So this will become what? This will be the current element. So this will make angle what? This will make angle 90 degree. So that is why this will make angle 90 degree. Here also this will make angle 90 degree. So the direction between B and L will be 90 degree because L perpendicular to B. So F1 comes out to be IBL. What is the direction? Perpendicular to the plane of paper and in the outward direction. Perpendicular to the plane of paper and in the outward direction. Similarly, now force on the arm RS. This is the arm RS. And what is this? Again, IBL sin 90. L is perpendicular to B. L is perpendicular to B. So F3 will be IBL. Since F1 and F3 both are equal but acting in the opposite direction. This force also perpendicular to plane of paper and in the inward direction. This is direction what? This is inward direction. Since F3 and F1 both are equal but their line of actions are different, this acting along this line and this acting along this line, so they form a couple which produces the torque on it, because we know that when the two forces are equal and the opposite direction but they are acting on the different line of action, so they always form a couple, and due to the couple form, this force try to bring the coil in this direction, outward direction, so this force try to bring the coil in the inward direction. So in this way the coil rotates in the anti-clockwise direction. So again, but the net force on the coil will be equal to 0, so no translatory motion act on the coil, but only the coil under the effect of these two couples will be rotating. So the general formula of the torque is what? General formula of the torque is tau is equal to F1 multiplied by the perpendicular distance between F1 and F3. So what is the perpendicular distance between F1 and F3? This is the direction of F1 and this is the direction of F3. So this is the perpendicular distance between F1 and F3. So this diagram, this perpendicular distance I have drawn here. In this diagram, this is the plane PS. This is the plane PS, and what is the angle between them? This is the angle. This is the perpendicular distance between F1 and F3 here also. So this length will be equal to what? This length will be equal to the breadth of the coil. And this is the angle alpha with the direction of the magnetic field this coil will make. So what will be the value of this perpendicular distance? What is the perpendicular distance? The perpendicular distance is this between the two forces. So if this angle is alpha, the alternate angle, this will become also alpha. So this perpendicular distance comes out to be V cos alpha, and this angle will be what? This angle will be 90 degree. Okay, so here we are going to write the expression torque is equal to IBL multiplied by perpendicular distance between F1 and F3 V cos alpha. So L into B is what? L into B is the area of the rectangular coil. So L into B will be equal to what? Area of the rectangular coil cos alpha. So this is the expression comes out in the terms of the angle which the plane of the coil makes with the direction of the magnetic field.